Two friends, we are enjoying the cool of the woods, and along the path in the woods, in front of them was a tiger, and one of them bent down, tying his shoelace. Now, while he was tying his shoelace, his friend asked him, "Bro, what you doing? This is a tiger in front of us, and we are going to be eaten." His friend tying his shoelace said, "I'm tying my shoelace because one of us is going down, and that's not gonna be me. So you better catch up because I'm gonna run faster than you." And that was how the race began. Now, while I was thinking about telling a vision, tell a vision, I found out that in life that people tell you their own vision. They tell you what they believe about their realities. So you think or you feel that maybe they are telling you out of the broad view of or what might be acceptable or might be for the benefit of the whole. But actually what they are really doing is telling you a vision of what they see as the reality concerning the present situation. Now, my question is, which one will you take? Will you allow people to tell you a vision about themselves? Or will you accept the vision you tell yourself? Life is a script. Life gives us a pen to write down our scripts, to write down what we want for our life. It gives us a blank slate for us to write what we want or to paint the picture of what we want. Now, you have to decide, am I gonna paint this picture beautifully, or am I gonna write a beautiful drama? Am I gonna write a very beautiful script? Now, the guy who stooped down to tie his shoelace was concerned about running faster than his friend. He wasn't so concerned about the tiger in front of him. He knew that one of them was gonna go down, but he knew that it wasn't gonna be him. I'm not gonna be the one going down. I'm gonna run faster than you, so you better catch up. Now, somebody might say, but that's crude, that's not so friendly. Why would you say that to your friend? But that's the reality about life. Life is not fair. They say life is not fair. Just like our fingers are not equal, so life places each and every one of us in different areas and levels, and that gives each and every one of us a distinctive playing field. Some people are good as athletes, some people are good as in the professional field in different sectors of life, but you have to decide to write your own script. When I found that we are being conditioned by the scripts others have written about our lives. They've written a script that tells us a vision of how our life is supposed to run. Like it's like a software that they've already written. They've written the code on the back end, and they've issued out these codes to us, telling us how we're supposed to run our lives. And that's like a script someone else wrote for us, and that's not going to work. You cannot write a script for Mac, a code for Mac and a code for Windows are not likely to apply or to they are not likely to be compatible, because Mac iOS is different from Windows and other operating systems. So what am I trying to say? That there are people who have already written these scripts. And you know the funniest thing, if we wake up someone from the 1500s to tell you about the reality about life, their reality from the reality in this 2025 will be far apart. Now, is it not funny that most of us are living from the scripts of people who have lived hundreds of years ago, and we are still repeating the cycle? We are still living within the scripts they've already written for our lives. Now, if someone from the dead, from let's say 15, 16, 1700 comes and tell you what to do, it will be an insult to your personality. But unfortunately, that's what most of us are doing at this moment. Most of us are living realities or from the scripts of people who are late, who are dead long time ago, have already written for our lives. Now, how possible will it be compatible with our current generation, the world, the perspective of our reality? These are obsolete and outdated scripts. So you need to start writing the reality, the script for your life. The vision of the guy tying the shoelace was he's going to outrun his friend. The vision of the one standing, his friend, was they are going to be eaten by the tiger. These are two distinctive visions. Now, let me ask you, if I come to tell you what you're supposed to do with your life right now, I assure you that you will refute it. But if you're to tell yourself what you feel your life is supposed to be like, you are probably to follow it. Now, the next question is, how sure are you that the the decision I'm making for you is the best decision for you? And how sure are you that the decision you're making for yourself is the best decision for you? Now, how you could write your own script is you can write it from your heart. Our heart is a compass given to us by our Creator to navigate us through the wide life, you know. So our heart is a compass, and through our heart we can write the scripts of our lives. We can navigate smoothly through life. I will not allow someone who is dead to rule my life. In as much as the dead rule the living, because the money we use are dead people. Some of the ideas, Socrates and Plato, some of these people are dead people, but their ideas are still relevant in in the world today. Now, what I'm trying to say is there are scripts written from 2000 years ago that are still effective today. We could take them and sieve them through and take the scripts that apply to us and leave the ones that do not apply to us. Just like sieving a beans, everything in the beans is not edible. There are ones that you have to throw away. There are ones you have to you have to cook. So that's how life is. Are you willing to write your own script? And the best person to write your own script is you. I hope you write a beautiful script we can read, and the world will be a better place out of the drama you make out of the script you've written. I hope this thing helps you to live an effective life. Until next time, bounce.